How I was given the key to life because I was. I made a post a while ago saying I was given the key to life. And the key to life is one, knowing who you are, knowing what your life purpose is, becoming confident in that, moving through your fear and doubt of who you are, finding that right career, the right relationship, the things that are going to give you fulfillment. And you do all of those when you connect to your authentic self. That's really what it is. And that's the key to life. But the problem is, how do we get there? How do we know that we are doing that? Or how do we know that we're having the experience of finding our individual keys, finding our life? I was asked to write something as we're rebranding all of my site and the typical things about, is this a spam? How does your program work? Does it really give results and why? And I love answering all those questions because I haven't done all of them, but I'm doing them now because I'm also going to be doing a lot more presentations and public speaking. I'm doing an interview in just a little while because I want to tell the story. How did I find the key to life? Well, I lived it. I'm 73, so we must come to that place. I've been through every difficulty challenge that every human can live. But the other thing that happened is that I started receiving cosmic guidance. Yeah, discovering that I turned into a mystic or a sage. That's not something that I knew or could have even told you many, many years ago. And when I started first receiving cosmic guidance in 1988, I wrote it down and I did it every single day. I've put so much work of my life into developing this work because I had to do it every day. The one thing that we have trouble with is being with ourselves, not feeling confident in who we are, which is what causes everything to go awry in our lives. We don't have the relationships, we go broke, we can't find our right career. All of those things are because we haven't discovered who we are. I didn't know I was going to be given a path, but that is exactly what happens. And then I've spent the last 4 years testing it. Really, does this work? Does it give people what they want? Do they come out happier? Have they moved through their generational trauma? Have they ascended? And all of those things happened. And I kept testing it. I wanted to know. But now I have to finish because I didn't finish either. And that's why I'm talking about this now. So, what I'm doing over the next month is placing so much more of this information in there because our world is going to continue to change. The presentation that I'm doing today is talking about our planetary ascension because I wanted everyone to understand that we move through an ascension process on our own. We do it in different ways. Sometimes it's scary. You don't know what's going on. You may feel that now. The last several years, we've been doing a massive one. And because I've received all this information, I was able to understand what was happening. And you can read a lot of that on my website, anyadvicefortoday.com, and you'll see some of the messages. Because it's an emotional, mental, spiritual upliftment that we have to go through now. And that's what's happening in our lives and also in the world. But the more of us who decide to uplift who we are and live our life purpose, then we are changing the complexion, let's say, of our world. And that's what I'm doing. But I've been holding back for a while, but I'm saying this because those of you who would like to have all of this, please come in now because there's a few slots. And my goal is, because I'm not going to do this forever, I'm going to create all the work that I have that gets you to understand your life purpose, that gets you to know to handle your relationships, to find the ones that you want, to know that you're being nurtured and you're no longer being taken advantage of and you're supporting one another, whatever it might be, whatever it is that you want. And then when you find all of those things, then you start going on a journey of, how am I going to create my career? How am I going to create a sustainable life for myself? All of that is going to be in this work. And mind body healing is going to be in it. And also, I want to give more people the ability to do automatic writing as I have done. And if you want to go into channeling, more people in the group know that I'm going to offer that as well. Because when you can connect to who you are in every single way, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and love yourself, your life changes. And that is the key to life. It's everything that you've ever wanted. And this work gives it to you. And the reason that I guarantee it is because it's connecting you to your soul. That was the one question everyone wanted me to answer. Well, why is this different than everything else? It's because I access cosmic information that cause my body and so many things to heal, and so many with so many others, because it's wisdom that works for everyone. That's why. But what it does also, it connects you to your authentic self. That's the difference. And you can listen to all the testimonials and you'll see all of that. You'll hear it. You've probably heard it for years, but there were still other things that I was experiencing that just didn't make sense. I never want people to believe their limitations. They are not real. We can do so much more and move over things that I have done that are unbelievable. And I will be doing kind of like a little documentary to document all of this and talk about my life, because I want people to know that you can have a great life. You can create the one that you want. You can move through all the past trauma, because I've done it all. And I'm telling you, some of it was horrible and difficult, but once you move over it, you have found that key. Don't worry, you can get there. See you soon.